Yo, how's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are having a great day so far today and are hopefully enjoying the holiday season here. We're about 13 days away from Christmas, so we're creeping up pretty close to it. It's my favorite holiday, so I'm excited for sure on that. And there's two things on my mind that I really wanted to touch on today in this video and really talk about and get off my chest a little bit. One of those things being something that happened a few weeks ago that I didn't get a chance to really talk about before, and that was with Kaguya-sama Love is War, the First Kiss That Never Ends movie that got confirmed to be happening not that long ago as well. I remember one of the things on my Christmas list, I guess news-wise and stuff for the anime, and I was hoping that we were going to be able to get the movie not too far down the line, hoping we didn't have to wait like 5 months or something crazy, how we had to wait for the quintessential quintuplets movie. But yeah, Kaguya-sama Love is War, I feel like, is a lot more popular than that series, so we're getting it a lot sooner. So we got the announcement that it's going to be coming out to US theaters, at least. I'm not sure about other overseas fans and stuff, so hopefully you guys get some confirmation on where that's going to be released and when it is and everything too. But for US theaters, at least, we got the confirmation that it's going to be coming out over here in February of 2023, which is super freaking cool, super exciting. I can't wait for it. Like I said, it was one of those things that I was really hoping for because I love the series. Couldn't wait to get my hands, or at least be able to watch the next part of the series pretty much, until we get a eventual maybe season 4 or something like that for the series. But yeah, that's going to be happening and I'm super pumped for it. Right now, they didn't specify exactly what date in February of 2023. They just said it's going to be happening sometime in February. So we should be getting some further information down the line in the near future on the ticket availability potentially for the series when it does end up coming out like that, and as well as the narrowed down dates on when it's actually going to premiere in the US, which would be really cool to find out. So I'll let you guys know whenever that news ends up coming out, of course. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are excited to see Kaguya-sama Love is War coming out in the US. That should be a pretty exciting time for us Kaguya-sama fans. But yeah, that was one thing that I wanted to touch on. The other thing is kind of Kaguya-sama Love is War related in some way as well. So the series Oshi no Ko, if you guys don't know of the series, I'll touch on this right now, but the anime trailer just came out for it a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday or something like that. We got a new key visual for it, and as well as the narrowed down dates on when it's going to actually premiere for its anime season, and as well as got some cool information on it too, knowing that it's going to have a first episode that is going to be 90 minutes long. So it's slotted for a 90-minute time slot in Japan TV. So it's going to have an extra long first episode. It's going to be screening as well in theaters for its 90-minute episode in Japan, and then it's going to be coming out in April for its premiere date and stuff for its actual season, which is a lot of cool information surrounding Oshi no Ko in that series, because that series, from what I've read, is really cool so far, at least because I haven't finished it at the moment, but I liked a lot of what I've read of this series. It's a pretty popular one in Japan right now. I believe the manga is going to be coming out in January here in the US for its US release and printing and stuff like that, and being put out availability wise in English, which is really cool and exciting. I can't wait to get my hands on that. But yeah, going back to how it's related to Kaguya-sama. So if you guys don't know, Oshi no Ko, that series, is being written by the author of Kaguya-sama Love is War, Aka Akasaka, and then it's being illustrated by the actual mangaka of Scum's Wish. So that series, if you guys know any of those series, then you probably are interested in this series potentially, because they partnered together to be able to put this together and have this series called Oshi no Ko, which is really interesting, and I'm sure it's gonna just pop off when it ends up coming out in anime form. And like, sales for the manga are gonna rise and stuff like that, because it's a really interesting series right off the bat that you end up catching, and it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really wholesome, and I'm super excited to see what people think about it. If you guys have read the manga, give me your thoughts down below. And if you guys, end up watching the anime, like, I want to hear people's thoughts and see how people react to the series too, because it's a really cool one, like I said. So if any of you haven't seen the trailer yet for Oshi no Ko, I definitely recommend checking it out. I will link it down in the description below so you guys can take a peek at that. It's going to be worked on by Studio Doga Kobo. I know I've seen some series that were made by that studio before. I just can't pinpoint them right now off the top of my head, but it looks absolutely stunning. The art animation looks gorgeous, so it looks like they're doing a pretty kick-ass job on it so far. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking out that trailer and checking out the series when it does eventually come out. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to touch on here in today's video. Some Kaguya-sama news for the Kaguya-sama Love is War fans, and then some Oshi no Ko news for the Oshi no Ko fans are probably intertwined there. You know, they're probably fans of both series out there somewhere, like myself. But yeah, definitely wanted to throw that stuff out there so you all got the news and stuff. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you guys for watching the video. Give the video a like if you guys can. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe to the channel down below too if you guys can too. Have some fun, get some good news, get some good info out of being subscribed to the channel, and then as well as hitting that notification bell as well to get notified for whenever I do upload a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of the day. See ya. Bye-bye.